Okay, next up on our list is called hooking wings. Hooking wings is against could be a very close range tackle or it could be an attempted bear hug. One way or another, Jorge's lunging in towards me and he's wrapping his arms trying to go around my waist this way. What's going to happen on the first step of this technique is I'm going to step away from him with my left foot, but follow him with my right and end up in a right cat stance. Now, at the same time, my hands, which we're assuming are up high because the technique calls for going down. So what's going to happen is I'm going to kind of hook on the inside of his arms and use frictional pull to kind of pull his arms towards me. Now again, I mentioned before on parting wings, whenever we go in the middle, we have to do something to check his depth. We need to stop him dead in his tracks because moving his arms out of the way will do nothing for the overall momentum he's generated at this point. So what we're going to do, as you can probably guess, we're in a cat stance. We're going to kick him in the groin to check his depth. So after we plant, my right leg is going to end up in a right neutral bow. My right hand, which is up high, is going to do a hammer fist strike, which cuts through his jaw. We're going to do kind of a figure 8 motion, back fist to the other side of his head. I'm kind of in a modest wide kneel right now. I'm going to shift back to a neutral with an upward lifting elbow, which pops up underneath his chin. Now I'm going to drive an elbow down into his sternum to bring his head a little closer to me and claw through his face at the end of our technique. Let's try it over here. Okay, so he comes in. We're going to step back into a cat, check his depth. All right, we're going to plant forward, hammer, back fist, elbow, and claw.